everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is October 1st, first day of October, obviously. I'm super excited to be back. My name is Carey, also known as the Patient Stitcher, here on YouTube and over on Instagram. And I wanted to say I'm happy to be back. It's been kind of very real couple of long weeks, but I feel like stitching wise I didn't get anything done. So wanted to get in here so I can work on some October stitching. And actually, you know what? Hold on, I'll be back. And I'm back. And I think sometimes my brain doesn't function properly, and then when I'm prepping for a video, I have so many things in my hands and I want to take it off, but my face is getting all like distorted. My husband and I were at the pumpkin patch today. It's the first time that my husband and I have gone to something like that separate, without children, so it was cool and weird all at the same time. But anyway, I had to grab a project that I know one of my viewers asked about, because I don't think I really worked on it a whole lot, because I had a lot happening. Right to the side. I had a lot happening, you know, at the beginning of September, so I just wanted to, but I did work on it over the last couple weeks. So thank you for all my wonderful friends that have come back to watch me again, and thank you for all my new ones. I have gotten just a lot of new people to come view my channel, and I love every single one of you. I just love reading the comments. I love reading what everyone says. And of course I like going and viewing everybody else's. I will say I've neglected YouTube over the last couple weeks. I just haven't had a lot of time. My job takes up a lot of energy. So when I am just had that day, I deal with a lot of emotional stress and a lot of, you know, just different things like domestic violence and sexual assault. I deal with a lot of those things on a daily basis. So for me, sometimes when I come home, I do not have the energy to do much. So if I get even an hour's worth of stitching, I feel like, or even if I made dinner, some days are just exhausting. So to all of my Flosstubers out there and anyone who watches my channel, if you're in that field, my heart goes out to you. I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is for our first responders. I know how hard it is, and I love all of you guys, and you have to take those moments and take those breaths and take everything that you do, and we learn to, I've used the word compartmentalize before, and I really feel like that's how it is. We need to learn how to hopefully not express, but we need to be able to get those things out. Some people do it for exercise, some people do it through talking, you know, going and seeing a counselor, which I suggest anybody can go see a counselor and get something beneficial out of it. But yeah, I sometimes cross-stitch, sometimes I just go to sleep. We need self-care, and so that is my little pitch for everybody. Self-care is very important. Do not feel guilty about self-care. You need to take care of yourself. But that is not why y'all came here. So today I have no finishes, probably because I blew it out of the water last time with 4 of them. I do have a little bit of progress on my WIPS. I have a little bit of haul, and I have some Flosstube or shame to share out with somebody who enabled me just a little bit. But I believe that's a badge of honor. So when you make me purchase something, that's a badge of honor. But and what my plans are for October. I do have a few new things. If you have not been here before, I have been working on every single one of my WIPs for the whole entire year. I was feeling guilty about how many WIPs I had. I wouldn't say guilty. I'm not guilty about anything I do really for like that kind of stuff. But because I believe you should start everything you have, which I have a lot to start too, but I don't have a whole lot of that going on, thank goodness. And I wanted to touch every single one of my WIPs. It is something I probably will carry on in 2023. I think I'm going to do it a little bit differently, because I love just kind of stitching on whatever I want to stitch on. And sometimes I found it very hard, especially this month, maybe because it was cut short because of all of the unfortunate events I had at the beginning of the month. but I really feel that, like I tried to get as much in as I could. There are a few WIPs I did not reach this month. I may toss them over into next month because I literally didn't stitch on them at all. So with that being said, I will show you what I did stitch on in the last end of September. And I'm gonna go, I have my little pile over here. It's quite the pile. I actually even have some progress things, so I don't want to show them just yet. I made something. Well, I make a lot of things sometimes, but I worked on, it might get loud, I'm so sorry. I did work on my Saturday evening post. Sorry, I got like things everywhere. I worked on this piece. I loved working on this, but for some reason, for the last couple weeks, I could not get in a groove. There's only one project I worked on in the last couple weeks that I wanted to continue to work on it, but I couldn't just continue to work on it because I had to get other things done. So I did work on this one a little bit, and we'll probably go in the new bag soon because this, not that this is no shame. I have lots of these hanging around. And so I'll show you where I was at before. And this is where we're at now. Not bad. I really don't think it was bad. I did have to find out that I didn't have a couple colors, but honestly, working on this pumpkin made my day. He is cute. It is amazing how you can take all of these. Let me grab this really fast. It is amazing how you can take all these oranges and make some amazingness out of it. I would like to come back to this. However, we all know that I'm on a different schedule. I would like to see about getting back to this. I just don't know if it's going to be a possibility. So that is where we're at. So I do believe I got both the eyes done. So these are the eyes. There's one right there and there's one right there. This looks like it's going to be part of the nose area. This is the open part of the pumpkin top. That will all be backstitched. This has a ton of backstitching in it. So I do not think that, I think I'm going to do it all at the same time. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so the hands, this part right here, over here, this right here will actually be a finger. So that's where one of the fingers comes in to hold the pumpkin and along with that area right there. So, and then a little further down on this end over here is where the other hand will start coming in. I would like to have done more than I did. Oh goodness. And I keep dropping things on the floor now. Excuse me while I bend down and pick it up. Oh. Y'all, I just can't. I just can't. This is what happens when you do YouTube. I'll throw you up here. I'll start throwing things in different directions. Like I said, I wanted to get more done. I honestly just wasn't feeling a lot of my projects, which is really bad in my eyes. Another one that I did this month, and I really didn't get into this, and I'm really shocked because I love this piece so much. I was working on my La-Di-Da, Something Wicked. I didn't get into hardly any of my stuff. It's kind of scary. So I can show you where I was at before. I mean, I did get some good progress. Well, I didn't even tell you what I was stitched. The last project was stitched on 28 count even weave, but it was hand dyed. I hand dyed that myself. This one is on 32 count Lugana from Picture This Plus. It is called Lava, and I think this is the perfect color for this. And if you hear something downstairs, my husband's cleaning out his alligator cage. So, and that's where we are now. I'm thinking this is because it was just all in black. I don't know what it really was. But I mean, I didn't get anything bad done. I did get some good stuff done. But this is showing up true. This is such a cool color. Oh, I love this. This is such a great color. So, that was Something Wicked from La-Di-Da. Again, I would love to get back to it. I just need to find my stitching. My stitching bug kind of has taken a little siesta, and it can't take a siesta. It needs to stay stay put. And alright, the next one I worked on this month. It will also, I don't know if I get another floss bag. This is also a fabric that was hand dyed by me. I'm trying to find the picture for you without. This is And To All a Good Night by Stoney Creek collection. It's going to be amazing. I loved the fact that this was done on black fabric, but I wanted something a little bit different for it, so I hand dyed this myself with Rit dye. I actually loved how it kind of came out. I'm hoping it comes out as good as it was. I'll show you where I was before. And again, you can't be disappointed in stuff that my floss is everywhere. But I did get a little bit done. It's just going to look like a train wreck. And this is where we're at now. So like I said, I didn't get a ton done, but it's not bad. There could have been way more. Again, like I said, I couldn't get, and there's like the back, look at the marbleization. So I could have gotten way more stuff done for sure, but I did not get much done. This is a current sale that there is, do you hear that? He's wrecking my house. Okay. This is a current sale. It's going on right now. It is from Lola, and it is the Haunted Library. And I can show you where I was at before in this also. And this is where we're at now. I am in love with this. I am so far behind, but this area is my favorite. That I did, unfortunately, I have a problem here and I miscounted, so this has to come out. But that is okay. I will work on it this week and try to get it out. My goal is to, it will be coming back, so this will be in plans. It is coming out, back out, and I'm hoping to get some stuff done. The release for this part just came out here. It's the count reading. I'm loving him so much. This one, things are falling, people, all over the place. This one right here is also out. There is a witch right here. There is a skeleton, I do believe, on this side. And so yeah, so I'm trying to look at everything. But I'm really not unhappy with where I'm at. I am super happy with where I'm at. It will not come out today. I have another project that's going to come out today. I've been trying to keep a big project for my weekends, which that is one of the reasons why I haven't gotten a lot done on this project, because the weekends, I haven't had a weekend. I've either been driving or I've just been crazy with all the other things. I guess that could be life updates, but yeah, it has been an insane time and my weekends have not been mine. I haven't even been home. So that is this, and my last WIP to show you, which has been requested at least 4 times that I know of, is my Trick or Treat Haid from Randall Spangler. I can show you where I was at before. And this is where we're at now. I put this on a larger Q-snap because I'm starting to come down more. I have made it down. I'm actually like right here. I am almost coming down here and making my way back and going back up again. The ghost is almost. That's the end of his tail. It is coming up. He will be, I'm sure, completed by the next time that you see him. I have been super excited because I've actually been working a lot up here. You can see my needle right there. I worked a lot up here and filled in some of the areas that I didn't fill in before. I have been watching a lot of YouTube, as I already told you guys before. I have been doing the 10 by 10 block method on this and the typewriter method at the same time. Hence the reasons why a lot of this is getting filled out, because I have a cat who is obsessed when I do this. See this? And that's why it's all hanging in. If I leave a thread hanging, then my cat will chew it off. to like the bone. She'll chew it right up to this fabric, and then I'm hosed because now I gotta bury it and do it, and it's disgusting. That's all I'm gonna say. It's really gross. So today I actually charged my tablet so that I can sit down and finish the rest of my afternoon with my trick-or-treat hate. So this one will be getting done today, and probably for the rest of the weekend. So I love stitching on this. I really do, and I love seeing all my progress that I'm making. So yeah, you'll see this again in a couple weeks. So I guess in order to get rid of a few things, I have created a couple things since I've been gone. So the things that I created were some bags that I'd made, which were the ones that were falling all over the place, which now I'm going to move things to get them through. I think I showed you guys this fabric before, but I have been making some Hocus Pocus bags. This one is Winifred. I fussy cutted the fabric so that the front of it was the character that I wanted to get, and I tried to create, I used my fabric that I had in my stash to either, I probably should have done like a color, you'll see in a second the other one. So I did this green with Winifred. I have not been, I used some zippers that I purchased actually off Amazon. These are some really nice zippers. I try to use like a Walmart brand zippers, or not Walmart brand, but like Joann's. I love these nicer industrial. This is a number 5. Love, love, love. I like that. So this is Winnie. I love Winnie. This one is Sarah. I did her in yellow because of her hair. And I also quilted the back of it, did a little differently. I didn't like how some of these turned out, so I guess it's just me trying to be, but yeah, Winnie, or not Winnie, this is Sarah. And I use the rose gold zipper on hers. I love this one. And I did Mary. Mary is actually housing my, oh, actually, hold on, can't do that. Mary is actually housing my haunted library cell. She cute? So I totally could have used this fabric on a lot of things, but I love it in this one. And yeah, so the background actually did really good on this one. I just did a cross pattern on this. But I did that. I do have one more that I'm hoping to not make any mistakes on and do a giveaway with it. So in my next video, if it is done, I will be looking at that. I'll show you what it's going to look like. Let me put this away. I just didn't want to show any of the pattern because we all know I don't want that to happen. Alright, so this is what the last one looks like. I just, like I said, I've not finished it. I wanted to finish it. And so I'm using this purple, and there's all 3 of them. So at the base, it got all wrinkled. But here's the base of it. So it'll be taller than the other ones did because I wanted to get all 3 in one. So yeah, it's almost done. But I'm not going to lie, I'm really picky about like the zippers and things that I use, and I did not find, I use this one a lot, and it's called Gunsmoke. I'm going to turn it like this. Actually, did the other one use Gunsmoke? Yeah, I used Gunsmoke on this one too. It's just the name of the zipper, but it looks really nice. I'm kind of picky. I just want it to look good, and I think it's going to look really great with that particular bag. So I guess I can probably go to haul, huh? Because I did that. I only have actually a couple things for a haul, but I was at I don't want to say the Hobby Lobby because that's not where I was at. Barnes and Nobles. I have this piece of hair. It's driving me absolutely crazy. Come on. Anyway, and I could not help but pick up this. It's the World of Cross Stitch magazine. I think it's for October. And I picked it up honestly because of the wizard. And he has an owl. Obsessed. Owls are my thing. I mean, besides Bigfoot, owls are my thing. we were looking at houses, and what you want life update to. We were looking in houses, and not gonna lie, the one comment someone said was, you'll be moving on to the property with deer, turkey, and we have 3 sets of owls sold. And my husband goes, you can't buy the stupid house because it has owls. Who gave me the rules? There was no rules. There was no rules. So if it says owls, I'm kind of sold. Check him out. I love the moons. I love all of the signs. I love this. This will be kitted. I do not know when I will start it, but this is stunning. I don't know if I'll do it on the fabric that it's like a light blue slash, it's like a, I don't know what they called it or what they stitched on, but amazing. He's stunning. He's absolutely beautiful. But I think it's like on a white, but you can see the blue in there. So there's definitely some blue. I'm probably going to go on like, I don't know, Fiberlish. I don't even know where I'm going to go, but I'm going to look and see if I can do some, see what really looks good in there, because I think the moons would stick out even more. I really think that all of this would stick out a little bit more. So without losing any of the dimensions in the middle, I don't know, but I think I'm just gonna, yeah, I think it's totally mine. Gonna do it. This is my enabling, and my mind's drawing a blank at the moment. I'm going to tag her below. I literally just recently started watching her, and she's stitching this. And I've seen it twice. Actually, I don't know if she's stitching it all the time, but it's definitely one of her WIPs. And my daughter is a frog, loves frogs. So I got this from DesignWorks. I've seen it a couple of times, but I don't even know why it didn't dawn on me until now. My daughter has loved frogs for years. I mean, she's actually doing a cross stitch with the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. She's doing one with that, and that didn't even dawn on me. So here, I saw her stitching this, and my light bulb went off, and I'm like, ping! So now I'm like, okay, I need to stitch this. So I got online, searched for it, and had to pick it up. So it's got all the floss. It's got everything I need. I think it's on 14 count Aida. I'm going to touch the fabric, feel the fabric, and see if I need to change anything, but I may just leave it the way it is. So I love this. My daughter is going to freak when I get this done. This will probably be a project that I might try to do for Christmas of next year. We will just see. I think this is going to be fun. I'm going to love the colors. These colors are amazing, and I just can't imagine like stitching something like this amazing and not love it. She has 6 dumpy tree frogs and a chameleon. So, yeah. This will be amazing. Free charts that I did. I'm going to have to split this one in half. You actually go over to Lottie Daw's website. They actually have a couple. I'd already downloaded a couple before, but since we are in October and Halloween is around the corner, this should be a fairly fun one. It is on their website. It is free. Just go in there and download it. It's not a very large pattern. It is only 54 by 97. So you can get this done. I think there's there's 2 colors. Yeah. 2 colors. Can't miss it. I think that'd be fairly easy. I did not start it this month because I really didn't get very much on her last one, and I really want to get it done. So it is going to be done. Heart in Hand also has one. It's called Christmas Square Dance. It's home for the holidays. This is just the border. I can't really show it too much, but just so you know, it is on their heartandhands.com website, and you can look and see for it there. I did not look for one recent or one that I was going to add to this, but I will update you if I see more of it, because I think it's really cool that I love that they give you free ones. I also saw a Biscornu on, I will put it here where I saw the Biscornu. It was for autumn. It was stunning. I've not ever done a Biscornu, but I've seen like 4 people that have, and it makes me want to do it. And so I will put them right here. It was, the colors of autumn were amazing. Everything was amazing for this, and I just can't. I love it. So, which brings us to the month of October. And I think I have 5 projects here that are going to be worked on in October. And these will be, so besides my trick-or-treat Haid, probably my owls, we'll see where they fit in. And the haunted library, these will be added to that collection. So I started Bewitching. I love her dress. If I could add more to this, I don't know. The Cat and the Moon, I love all of it. So this is from the Stoney Creek collection, but I absolutely love everything about her. I love the moon too. I started this on, what is this on? Oh, it's my birthday. I got it. Hey, look at me go. So this is 28 count Jobelin, called Glowing Dreams from Fabralicious. This was one of their, I do believe this was one of their fabrics of the month way back when. And I'm hoping, oh, look at this. I'm like trying to pull it open. I don't see no stitching yet, people. Oh, Lord bless me. Any stitching would make this better than what it is. This is absolutely atrocious. People, come on. Okay, do you think I can make this look better? Holy Toledo, I swear I thought I had more done. Itty bitty. You probably wouldn't even know it was there because of the thread. Look at that. 6 stitches? 4, 5, 8. You see that yellow in there? I love this fabric. Okay. I really think that I can get more done than 8 stitches. Oh my goodness. That makes me shameful. But hey, I can't say much. This might have been a start during, I really should be putting that down too, but this is probably like a mania start and only had like 3 seconds to put some stitches in it. That's probably, I guarantee you that's what happened. My next project is a Dimensions stocking. See where we're at here. I gotta find a photo of it first. Okay, here's the photo. How stinking cute. It's called the Cute Caroler Stocking. Love it. It's so cute. This looks like an Aviana stocking. And I'll show you where I'm at, which probably isn't very far. Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. I've seen worse. And this is where we're, actually it really isn't that bad. Can you get that? Here. This is one of the reasons why I hate stitching on like Aida and stuff. It's really thick and see? It actually looks really good. I haven't actually stitched on a stocking in a couple of months. My face. It's the lighting. Here. That's better. Now I'm going to have hat head, but we went to the pumpkin patch today, so here we go. Maybe better than what it was. Anyway, so there we are. I'm loving this. This looks really beautiful. Wait a second, I'm trying to see where we're at here. Maybe it's this way. I don't know. I don't know. So, hopefully we'll get some more stitches in that one. Put this over here, because you know what's going to happen after this. I'm going to have to, like, recreate how this is going to... Oh my God, I really do have hat head now. This one I started for a... semi-sane stitchings. They have a yearly stitching 12-month stitch project, and this is the one I picked for that. However, I did not get very far in it. I really do love this. This is a Leisure Arts leaflet. I really started out strong, but I'm not gonna lie to you. when I make a mistake and don't fix it right away or something else like that, I stop. I know I'm not the only one out there, but I just stop. And that's what I did. I just stopped. I was like, I don't want to count it, don't want to see it, don't even want to talk about it. However, I feel like I got pretty far on it. And I really like it. It's actually very beautiful. And this is where I'm at with it. I actually do not know what this is stitched on. It's very thin, but see that? Got the angel in there. I got half the, put it this way so you can see it better. Look at that. I really don't see, yeah, she's beautiful. I don't know where I messed up, so we're just gonna have to see. But look at her dress. Oh, I didn't even notice. How beautiful. Look at her dress. That is so pretty. I would like to work on this. I really think that this is just absolutely beautiful. There's things for Belle. I don't know if I'll get a lot done on it, but it is really nice. I like it. And I would love to hang it for Christmas. It's got a very beautiful piece to it. And speaking of stockings, we have another one. So I don't really know which one's going to get a lot of work this year or this month. Because my last project, I can't find it, and you'll be laughing at me. But this is a Dimensions Gold Sweet Dreams stocking. Y'all know me, I love my Santas. Don't know whose name will be put on this, but I do love it. It's very beautiful. And let me see if I can find my piece of paper, or my piece. Is it going to be like one of those, like, ew. Yeah, I didn't get very far on this one either. That's okay. I probably got like my first 500 stitches and said, okay, I'm done. I don't know if it's upside down, right side up, but that's where we're at. I bet you if I did like the stocking and then something in between, I think it'll work out really, really well. But I love how these stockings turn out. There was supposed to be another project this month. However, I've not been able to find this. And since we're still in a storage unit, it could be almost anywhere. But I did work on, I have been working on, or did at one, there's a lot actually done on this. It's another Dimensions Gold collection, but I can't find all the stuff for it, so unless I find it, it won't come back up, so we'll see. But I love this piece so much. My daughter's working on that one too. So that is all I have for you guys. Things have just been happening as I described in the beginning of the video. I really have just been trying to recuperate. I deal with stress a little bit differently than a lot of other people. I actually do really well with stress, but I just have had a lot happening. So at the beginning of the month, my daughter moved out, and I actually thought I was dealing with it a lot easier. Flosstube stitch, you know, whatever. I thought I was dealing with it a lot better than I was. I really appreciate my husband for all that he does. Sometimes he can be a little rough around the edges, but man, he really does know when it's affecting me and tries really, really hard to help me manage those things. So with that being said, it was just rough. Even when he wanted to go, I said, you know, can we just take it easy? I really just needed downtime. This also pertained to another daughter of ours. So if you don't know, I have 4 daughters. My youngest daughter is the one that has my granddaughter, Aviana, the one that you might have seen in some of the videos. They live just about 45 minutes away from us, so we get to see them a little bit more than all of our other children. Aviana just celebrated her 2nd birthday. I'll put photos here now so you can see just how much she had a blast. We took her to a train museum, and Mom actually came with us too, which is a surprise because anytime we ever mention a museum or do anything else like that, Mom is not particularly take part in those things. She's not really one of those people that does that. She just doesn't like doing things like that. But she also enjoyed it. I think she realized they had a human switchboard there for trains, and I think she thinks that in the older times things were easier. And she is right. They're probably, but what she doesn't realize is hard working people, farmers, train conductors, people like that. They did not have our modern technology that we have today that would probably make life a little bit easier. She tried like 10, 15 times to not make the trains crash. You gotta be quick, girl. You gotta be quick. This thing, I did pretty well. I only had one train accident out of 20, but you just have to, there's so many functioning pieces. You have to switch this and switch that. Lots of fun. We just had a really, really great time. And she turned 2. So that was amazing. Our oldest daughter lives in Montana. And I would love it. We are going to go visit them in Christmas, so that will be amazing. And I also found out that I will be a Mimi once again. My oldest daughter, is due in May, so you know you got a lot more coming when you see that, because that is the best part. My 2 other daughters live in Alaska. Both of them are having a little bit of a difficult time. One has been in an extremely abusive relationship for a very long time. And they've been together for about 8 years. And they finally have split. And my husband and I are ready to fly up there and pack her up and bring her home. Hence the reasons why some of my life has changed a little bit. My husband and I are no longer hiking the AT in 2023. We are currently looking for a home in Pennsylvania. We do not know exactly where yet. I'd like to keep the current job that I have. I actually do love my job, and I love everybody that I work with, so that makes it difficult and a little worse. My husband would love to move towards the Philly area. I don't really want to live down there, but he does have opportunities for work and for a business that he really wants to do. I'm not willing to give up one of our only incomes to do so. With that being said, the area that I live in State College, is kind of hard to find homes that are reasonably priced. It is a college town, and everything here is very expensive. So we're looking. We're looking because we cannot house a older child with 3 animals in this small apartment. It just isn't going to be possible. And I'm not going to lie, after 4 children living home with me, I need my space. I finally have a room. As you can tell, there's no TV hanging behind me. I took one of these smaller rooms in the house and converted it into an office/craft room. I don't spend as much time in here as I would like to do it. I usually work. Sometimes when I work from home, this is where I work. So the other one is just also in Alaska, is having a hard time. We're going to be super excited to go see them. The reasons why we planned this trip was because we were going to hike the AT. But we can't change it now because we'd already made plans and we purchased tickets. And so I guess this is an added bonus for me. We are going to hike the AT. I just don't know when. So we still have all of our gear, and we ordered 572 Mountain House meals. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. But we could survive an apocalypse at this point in time for at least a couple months. So we need to get on the trail. We're going to do it. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it. I'm trying to talk to my husband about splitting it up into like 6 or 7 weeks, which means it would probably take us 3 years over the summer to do so. He does not want to split it up. I don't know. We do not know. What I do know is that I'm not going anywhere, and we will be living in Pennsylvania for a while. So some of my Pennsylvania Flosstubers, I would love to meet up with everybody and say hi and thoroughly enjoy it. I'm now changing my whole gear settings. I want to go to a retreat now. I want to do this because I wasn't going to be here before. So that's why I didn't really sign up or didn't have the interest of doing so. I didn't start any new projects. Now my mindset's in a whole new realm. Obviously buying a house, we're looking and we're going through our pre-approval process and trying to get all of our stuff done for that. So there is a ton of things happening, just in a different... The switch has been flipped. My husband's trying to get his business off the ground. There's just so many little things. But we're doing good. My husband and I are learning how to empty nest, so to speak. Some days we don't do much. I'm learning to cook for 2, not 22. That's still really hard for me. I've been cooking for a family of 6 or more for the last 20 years. I don't know really how to downsize, so instead of cooking 4 homemade meals a week, I've been doing 2. So that's been a little bit better. And it gives me a little bit of, time also. But I will tell you, without a little one running around, there's plenty of time to do other things. So we've been doing things for ourselves. We've gone out and eaten a couple of times. There is definitely a feel. It has taken me, as of this Friday, was 1 month since my daughter moved out. And we've been down there twice. So that should tell you that, yeah, and they've been up here, so they got to come up here too. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It has been quite the undertaking in getting used to things. We're prepping for winter here. It's been cold. I should say. This is my weather. This is my weather. I love this weather. I could go out in this weather every day, except for today it's raining. So I also would like to say, I'm praying for everybody that's in Hurricane Ian's way, tropical depression, whatever it is now. I know there's so many people without power, so many people without, period, and people can't contact people just to see how everybody's doing. I know I have lots of friends down there, and I've been trying to reach out to everybody as much as I can. So if there's anybody down there that is in that path, I'm praying for everybody. And trying to do as much that I could possibly do for relief. So yes. So I think that's going to be all for me. I'll see everybody in a couple of weeks. Enjoy your Saturday, and happy stitching.